How's everybody doing today? Good. You know, I love our employees at KC Water. Do y'all love your employees at KC Water? Yeah. Do you love yourselves? Yeah. Right? That's all I'm asking for today. Well, we are here more than anything to celebrate you. So we're making some great improvements of the laboratory here. I have been to the laboratory before, because a little while back, I think Councilman O'Neill might have been with me, but we had a chance to kind of see the work of KC Water. Every day, you are key to this city moving, operating, and working. And we do a lot of things at City Hall. People think that we're always talking about this, that, or the other, but the best thing that we can do each day is supporting you. And by supporting you with great infrastructure investments like this one, we're supporting not just the women and men of KC Water, but also, of course, all the people who are part of our water system, which Mario may correct me, but as I remember it, is somewhere north of 800,000 people here in Western Missouri. And so thank you for making sure that all of those folks, even outside of Kansas City, have safe drinking water, have a great environmentally sound system, and one of the best in all of America. The other thing that I think I have been most impressed by is getting to know the people of KC Water. You come from all walks of life, you come from a number of different communities, you are exceptional talents, and I will even admit, maybe, possibly, you could make a little more doing something else somewhere else. But you believe in public service for the people of our community, and that means a lot to each and every one of you. So know that every day, you hear somebody trying to talk some mess on KC Water, or if they trying to act like they know what the city's all about, all of us on the elected side, we've got your back. And we are there to stand up for the talent that you have. We are proud to work with you. And frankly, you make me proud to be part of Kansas City. That's why I'm dressed as an imposter right now. Like I work at the city. The city manager tells me I can't be on the pension system long term, which I think is unfortunate. Even though I've been around for a while, but nonetheless, we will make sure that we do all we can to support all of you. Let me just briefly also note, everybody who's working on this construction project, on the building project, we appreciate you. We hope to have even more in our KC Water system. I understand we'll have a bond election soon that'll be like worth $1 billion or something like that. I hope all of that money goes to support the important work that you do. And really, if we could spend bond money on salaries, I'd double your salaries immediately. Right, that's what we need. So before I get in more trouble, I will hand it over to the man who actually signs those checks, the people's manager, Mario Vasquez.
Thank you. I don't know why Mayor Lucas is making promises, because he's he's termed out already. So no, thank you everybody for being here. I want to thank our staff for the work that they've done in putting together this project. The team of Finkel Williams and White and Turner that are going to carry it out and implement it for us. This is one of the projects that I think makes sure that our water supply is safe for us and for our customers. These renovations and additions we'll be able to expand the capabilities of the water testing facility, again, enhancing our ability to make sure that it's safe for our customers. I just want to, the updated facility will also allow the department to stay up to date with ever-changing federal and state regulations to make sure that water every customer gets from their taps is the highest quality. This project, like many out in the city, is scheduled to be done for 2026. And again, it's looking at our customers and our visitors, but also want to emphasize that 2026 is not something that we're just doing for that event, but it's really for decades to come. So it is something that is long lasting. It's a long-term investment in our assets in our community. So thank you again for Director Kenneth Morgan. I'm not sure that I've seen him. And thank you again for the team that's putting together the project. So I want to introduce now Councilman Kevin O'Neill, Chairman of our Transportation and Infrastructure Committee.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'll be quick. I started on the council about 6 years ago. I'm chairman of this year of the Infrastructure Operations and Transportation Infrastructure and Operations Committee. And we pass through so many things. We're responsible for the airport so that all the runways are paved. We do the ATA, make sure people are transferred for buses throughout the city. But one of the most important things we do, which I never thought at the time I'd ever say this, but water is the most important thing that comes in front of us every year. We spend millions of dollars keeping this infrastructure safe and good for the people of Kansas City. When I first started, I came down to the lab. Didn't tell anybody I was coming. I just walked around and introduced myself to people. And I was just, three things struck me. One, what great employees we had. I mean, they were just so nice, and they showed me what they did and the great things that were going on here. The other thing is talking to people, how low they were paid. People with college degrees and biology degrees were paid poorly. And the third thing I saw was how important the work they did was. It was crazy. So I went immediately back to work and made sure that we got raises for everybody. I want everybody that works here to have good benefits. I want them to have good pay. And I want us to know, I want you to know how much we respect what you guys do, coming here every day. And I'd be remiss if I didn't say I spent 30 years in the construction world, and I really appreciate all you construction workers and all the scopes of work that are done here. So thank you very much, and I would like to introduce right there.
I'm on the next page, so he missed that one. So, no, you're good. I'm going to get my note cards out because unlike these guys, I'm not a professional speaker. So, I am Jessica Jensen. I am the operations officer over the laboratory and regulatory, which is where this will house. So, on behalf of KC Water and Director Kenneth Morgan, who could not be here today, I wanted to thank a few people. So first, our city leadership, those of you that have spoke here today, and then a few of you that are in the audience, thank you so much for coming out. Like he said, this is really important to us as a laboratory, and you guys showing up just shows that you also value this. I would like to also thank our construction and design teams, both Whiting Turner and Finkel and Williams, who are working to realize the vision that is long overdue here at the laboratory. And then finally, I would love to thank our laboratory staff for advocating tirelessly for this project. We worked really hard on this. It's been something that has been my entire career, so thank you for that. So I would like a quick round of applause for those people. So as many of you may not know, we are a nationally accredited laboratory here at KC Water. We hold ourselves to a higher standard than we need to. We are constantly testing and analyzing our drinking, wastewater, and stormwater beyond what is required. We do this not only to meet our federal and state regulations, but to make sure that we are providing the best possible service and product to all of our customers. As many people have stated today, this work is long, and I'll say that again, long overdue. And we are so grateful that it is happening. This is the first major renovation for this laboratory in over 30 years. This building was built in 1992, is that correct? Okay, yes, 92. I'm looking at a person that was here when it was built, so thank you for that. Water, sorry, she was not. She was an infant, right? So my apologies. So, water quality regulations and testing requirements have evolved since the last remodel. Our current facility has workflow, layout issues, outdated workspaces, and structural issues, making compliance more challenging. This modern laboratory will enable us to expand our testing capabilities, add new technology, and these improvements we will be able to tackle the continued growth of Kansas City and the water demand. So thank you all for coming out. Appreciate it.
Again, thank you all for coming out. I think we are now going to have the ceremony of dirt turning, let these people toss some dirt. Thank you again for coming out. The media that is here will be able to answer some interviews after this. Thank you.
Here we go. We're done.